EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a very sold-out Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Already here, they'll audible to something else. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. And he's got his big tight end here. And they'll get to him right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He completes it to Olave. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chris Olave, 55 yards. And the Bengals will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Back to throw, Fields. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Out of the gun, Fields. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
He finds his man, complete. It's Gomez. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Zay Flowers. Grab. And the Golden Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's McCarthy.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Fielded just inside the 30.
And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
From the gun, here's Fields.
He finds his man, complete. That's Gomez. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here's Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Gets around him, pushing his way through. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of them.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. On play action, McCarthy.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. 57 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point safely through. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Fields now to throw.
Down by the Bengal pressure. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
A shotgun snap, Fields. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Throw caught by Flowers. From the 29, here's a second and 7. Now Fields.
And incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down.
Here we go.
Fields. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
29 yards.
And the Golden Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title, so they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. It rips off a nice run there.
McCarthy off the play fake.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Now a second and 10.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. Come 19. Come 19. Go.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now McCarthy.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the first down in the process. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
2nd and 10. Now it's Fields.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Here's Fields.
He finds his man, complete. That's Gomez. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Here we go. Easy. It's there.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A covered sack. Took too long to get rid of it. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead of the fumble.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is Is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air with McCarthy. The pass caught by Olave. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Sticking with a pass. Here's McCarthy. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Try to get that one to Chris Olave. And it's 2nd down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. McCarthy.
Tries the left side and finds Olave.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at their 49.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A handoff running right, Guerrero.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
From the gun on third down. McCarthy. Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds him and picks up a big
sacked back at the 13-yard line. It'll go as a 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Under pressure, and they get back, and it's third and goal now.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing third and goal.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Quarter. He's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 76 yards.
And the Golden Eagles have tied the ball game with a chance to go ahead now in the final seconds of the third quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the third. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. Back now in Cincinnati. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Olave holds it in.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. McCarthy going to throw again.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here's McCarthy. Olave over the middle.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
To the air again, McCarthy.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bengals answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Fields.
He finds his man, complete. That's Gomez. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Fields now to throw.
And his throw is incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
They still can't get it. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Here's Fields.
He's going to let it fly. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for the touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Golden Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to throw. McCarthy.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Into space at the 45.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them. Go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
19, Tiger, red, 70 range, track 60, go.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
3rd down from the gun, McCarthy.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you could punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Set. Warrior 70. Hey, smash. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, take over.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. This one taken in by Olave.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now they try the right side here. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score